Hey YouTube, it's T. Today is February 8th and I'm 18 weeks and 1 day. I'm here to do my 18-week update as well as let you know how I did on my baby buys from Old Navy yesterday, which was the 7th. And I still have to do my Babies R Us buys. I tried to do a video with the Babies R Us buys, but I do not know how to put in the pictures and talk still. I'm just figuring this out. I don't know how to record my video and then put up something with the pictures to let you guys view it. Or is there a way for me to record the video and then put the pictures while I'm speaking? If you guys know how to do it, please inbox me so that I can make better videos for you when I'm showing my baby buys. Um, my symptoms for 18-week is I still have an itchy stomach, and for my itchy stomach, I tend to use the Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion. I use this every time I shower or every time I'm about to go out or anytime I'm itchy. And on top of this, I use my Palmer's Cocoa Butter Tummy Butter for my stretch marks and the keloids, and it really helps me. I used to use the bio oil, but it's very expensive to keep on buying, and you only get a very small bottle. It finishes quite fast, and I also found out from my midwives that I'm technically not supposed to be using the bio oil while pregnant. I also called the customer service number for the bio oil, and they said that you shouldn't use it while you're pregnant too. I know a lot of women do, and a lot of women are going to continue to use it while they're pregnant, but let me be honest with you. If you're already a mother and already have stretch marks, then you should know. No matter what you use on your skin, if it's in your if it's in your family history, if your mother had stretch marks, if your grandmother had stretch marks, you are probably 95% more likely to get stretch marks. My mother got stretch marks. I end up getting stretch marks. With my first son, I didn't get my stretch marks until 2 weeks before I went into labor with him. So with my daughter, those just came out of nowhere. They were like a storm. They were like, it just came out of nowhere. And I stayed lotioning and moisturizing my stomach the entire time with both pregnancies. I was worse with my first pregnancy with my son. I spent over $60 buying every single product that Palmer's had. Every cocoa butter cream, every pregnancy cream, every cocoa butter stick, you name it, I bought it. I used all of them. Cocoa butter oil and olive oil. I used them all faithfully for the entire pregnancy with my son. With my daughter, I had used the bio oil as well as olive oil and lotions. She still had road rage. So it's a part of life. If you have that type of skin, if you have that in your family history, more than likely you're going to get it. The only thing I noticed with my first pregnancy is that maybe those things that I use, especially with the olive oil, did help my son, help me with my pregnancy with him more, because I only discovered the stretch marks 2 weeks before I had him, and they weren't super noticeable. They weren't terrible looking. They started from the bottom of my stomach upward, and I'll show you those again when I do my belly shot. Some more symptoms that I have is constipation. And for my constipation, I use the Walmart Great Value prune juice. It works wonders. I've tried every single prune juice there is. Sunsweet, all the brands, I tried it. And it doesn't make no sense buy the expensive brands when I have like an iron stomach. It's not working for me. I've even drank Smooth Move. And Smooth Move is okay to take during pregnancy. It's an organic laxative tea, and I really like it. But it makes you cramp. And I don't like to feel that cramping feeling, especially when I'm pregnant and so early in my pregnancy. So I prefer to use the prune juice by Great Value, and you get it from Walmart. Now, when I drink that, I usually down 2 cups back to back, but I warm it. I warm it like a minute and 45 seconds to 2 minutes in a teacup, and I drink it like tea. It doesn't taste bad to me whatsoever. I don't know if it's because I'm used to the prune juice taste or what, but it helps. It helps a great deal. It moves mountains. Um, Another thing, I'm experiencing migraines again. I didn't have a migraine for weeks. In the beginning of my pregnancy, I had them all the time, constantly suffering from migraines. And yesterday, all of a sudden, when I woke up, I had a migraine, and it didn't go away until I went to sleep, which was after 12:50 at night. So I hope I don't have any more of those for the rest of the week, because it's excruciating. My breasts are still super heavy. I'm not nursing as much anymore because really I want my body to get a break. I kind of hope that my daughter doesn't completely wean off, but I want my body to get a break so that it can reconstruct and my milk supply can come in overload so that I'll be able to nurse the next baby exclusively like how I nursed my daughter. I see here leg cramps, and this also has to do with my constipation. If I go to the restroom and I sit down, I guarantee you, if I sit down more than 3 minutes, sitting down even 2 minutes, a problem starts. So if I sit down 3 minutes or more, by the time I get up, both legs, I have Charlie horses like a mother sucker. And it takes a good 4 or 5 minutes to go away. I can't move. I'm there in agony, like, help me. To my husband, I'm like, help me, I can't move my legs. So they are terrible. I never experienced Charlie horses or leg cramps or none of that with my other 2 pregnancies. I'm short of breath. I forgot to mention that in my first video. Short of breath all the time. I get winded easily. Um, and I'm tired again. I wasn't really tired before, but now I'm tired all the time. And I told you guys that I have insomnia. This insomnia on top of tiredness, it's not cool. Really is not cool. I'm just tired all the time. I just want a good 7 hours to myself without the husband or the kids in the house. And I would love to sleep a good 3 hours out of that 7 hours. If that if that could be possible, I'll be very happy for that, but I doubt it. Last but not least, pressure in my genitals. I experienced this with both of my I experienced this with my last 2 pregnancies. It's horrible. It makes me not want to be intimate. It makes me not want to pee or poo. It makes me not want to go to the bathroom or have to sit down on the toilet whatsoever. I have a big bearing amount of pressure if I go to the bathroom or and sit down. I don't have to do anything, but if I just go there and sit on the toilet immediately, I feel like the pressure go like this, whoosh, and then my vagina feels so swollen and uncomfortable. And it happens quite early in my pregnancies. If any of you other women have experienced that pressure sensation down in your genitals, let me know how far along you were when you start feeling it, and if you have any remedies or ideas or what you can do to not feel that pressure or to ease that pressure if you do have to use the restroom, or if you have to become, or if you're going to become intimate with your partner or something. What do you do to make that feel better? Because I don't like this pressure feeling, and it makes me not want to do nothing. I'm on strike. much it. That's pretty much it for my symptoms that I can remember. I do notice that my hair is thinning out. It's getting longer, but my locks are getting thinner. And this is my natural hair journey. I cut off my hair completely and started growing it back natural. It's been like I think June of this year will be 2 years since I've been growing this. Not my locks, but since I've been growing my natural hair. September, it's been 5 months since I've been on my lock journey. And I just noticed that they're starting to get thinned out. And I don't want to lose my edges or anything. I've never been prone to baldness or hair shedding or none of that. You should see how long my hair was before I cut it all off and started it natural. So that's pretty much it. My face, my skin is kind of the same, a little breakouts, but I'm dealing with that. I washed my face with the Johnson's Clean and Clear. I think that's what it's called. Scrub. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna stop this video after I do my belly shot, my measurements, and I'll tell you my weight. I weighed myself last night because I forgot to put it in the first videos. Excuse me. Oh, I noticed that too. The gas. I watch a lot of you other mommies vlogs, and I noticed a lot of you guys go like this, excuse me, or some of you guys would just be like like that, and I'm like, I find it humorous, but I'm like, oh wow, she's really gassy. No, I don't go through that. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm noticing it now. I call it hiccup burps because sometimes it's not even like a burp. I just go like my chest just convulses or whatever the word is. It just goes like that sometimes. Sometimes it's not even a burp, but oh well, I guess it's a part of the pregnancy. I'll take it. For a healthy baby, I'll take it. I'll do my measurements now. Okay, so I hope you don't see that glare. Let me close the blind for you. Okay, should be a little bit better, right? So this is it from the side, from the front, and from the other side. This is it without anything. On the front, side. And this is 18 weeks and 1 day. And my measurements. Oh, these are the little stretch marks that you can barely see here that I got with my son. And then with my daughter, she did all these stuff here. She was just like a cat. Yeah. And remember, these are my keloids if you're just turning in. I had my belly button pierced when I was much smaller in weight. And the guy pierced my vein not once, but 2 times. And it just, my body rejected the ring and it grew out, and then I ended up with a keloid. And these right here were stretch marks from my daughter that turned into keloid. And last night when I took my measurement, I was 43 and a half. Then today, it's saying I'm 42 and 1. See that? See. I'm a little over 42 inches. Okay? And my weight is 195 pounds and 2 ounces. Yeah, that's pretty big. I was nowhere near this size with my son until I was like 8.5, 9 months. This is terrible, but I'm just gonna have to do a whole bunch of exercising and stuff afterwards. I'll do my best. Okay, so that's it for my 18-week update. If you have any questions, please leave it in my inbox or comment below. I am also going to do a videos coming up with to let you know about signs to signal when you're in labor. A friend of mine asked me to do a video about signs of labor. This is her first baby, and she said she Googled and she searched on YouTube to see if she can find more information from other mothers speaking about what they went through, or signals and signs she could look out for to let her know when she's in labor, because she keeps on going to the hospital with false labors. So I'm going to do a video about that and about my last two births and let you guys know. Love you. Bye.